tornado. Hasn't quite done it, but it's been very, very close. So you folks in Chickasha, the school kids are being held until the danger passes. And right now, there's no indication it's going to be anything like a very large or violent tornado. We just don't see that right now. If that changes, we'll be sure to let you know. But the case is right now it is not. But what we do see is the hook is re-intensifying. The hook is starting to re-intensify over the west and west-northwestern sides of Chickasha. So the threat for a tornado of some kind, whether it be F0, F1, F2 type tornado, we don't know, even if it happens. But the threat for that type of tornado may be going up right now. So continue your tornado safety precautions in Chickasha. Mark Diller's looking right at it. Mark?
Yes, Mike. I now have lowering area that's back off to the north and west now, more toward the airport area. Came down very low, and now it's starting to cycle through. It's very ragged on the bottom. It's kind of loosened up a little bit. And then I've got that area to my south that is in the same department. It's a little more loose as far as a rotation center is concerned. But we have these centers of circulation here on the west side of town. So folks in Chickasha, go ahead and be ready to take your tornado precautions at any time. It's now this north side rotation, Mike, is starting to look a little better. I've got winds now that have basically shifted and are pulling back to the north now towards this second circulation center that's going to be over toward the airport. Back to you.
Okay, let's go to Mike Bennett up in northern Oklahoma near Ames. May have had a tornado on the ground near Ames. Ames is in Major County between Enid and Fairview. Mike Bennett near Ames, Oklahoma, to the west of Enid, east of Fairview. Go.
Yeah, Mike, we did have a brief spin up right off the ground. We've got a rotating wall cloud right in front of us if you're looking at our shot here, but we're about the tornado would have been about 3.5 to 4 miles north of Ames and south of Ringwood. It just lasted a few seconds, but there was no question of what we had. And we had another funnel to the right of it. So anyway, right now that's dissipated. We're just observing a large rotating wall cloud. We're getting ready to reposition so we can stay parallel with it, Mike.
Okay, Mike Bennett, stay with us. Stay on the Gentner. Reed Timmer is also on that storm. Now, this is in northern Oklahoma. There's no tornado warning in effect right now, but there is a severe thunderstorm warning. Mike Bennett is quite sure he had a brief touchdown near Ames, just to the southwest of Lahoma and just to the east of Fairview. This is eastern Major County. Here's Enid right here. So this is about 80 miles to the northwest of downtown Oklahoma City in northwest Oklahoma. You folks up around Kremlin, Hillsdale, Carrier, Lahoma, Ringwood, Ames, stay very alert. Tornadoes may be possible at any time. We've got Reed Timmer and Mike Bennett on these. Let's go back to Mike Bennett real fast. Quick update, Mike, and then we're going to go back to Chickasha. What do you have now?
Okay, Mike, we're just talking to a resident here. Yeah, it's still same thing. The wall cloud seems a little bit less organized than it did just a couple of minutes ago. We're getting ready. It's pulling away from us. This storm's really, picking up its wheels. And, but it's really kind of picking up speed, Mike, so we're just going to have to get down the road and stay parallel to it. But right now, we just got disorganized wall cloud.
Okay, there's another severe storm up in Alfalfa County. Let's go Helena, Gulcher, Jet, Nash area. Let's go on and take Max 3 here. Take a look at it. So this is in northwest Oklahoma. So Helena, that storm's severe. The Ames, Ringwood area, brief touchdown there on that storm that just lifted north out of Ames and also east side of Fairview. So these are all three severe. Tornadoes are possible at any time. Weak tornadoes right now with these three supercells in northwest Oklahoma. There's Enid. Let's go back to the storm tracker. Back to Chickasha. The tornado warning continues. The hook continues to gradually re-intensify. So it's right over the north side of Chickasha currently. It is moving to the northeast. Bridge Creek, Newcastle, Moore, Norman. But right now, Cleveland, McLean, no tornado warnings. Back to Bob Moore, Chopper 4 live. John? Let's go back to Mark Dillard here live. Chopper shot full. Mark, what do you have?
Yes, Mike, still continuing with that area of circulation that's going to be on the north side of town now. Still have a concern to kind of look back and check over my shoulder to the south, but this area of circulation to the north is really kind of taking over from what I can tell. I'm passing North 16th Street on the west side of town. The circulation is really going to be back over toward the airport area on the north side of town. We're going to go through Chickasha and pop out on, I believe it's 92, and come out on the other side and take it north from there. I think this is gonna graze the north side of Chickasha proper, Mike. And I don't have a well-defined funnel. It's a very broad area of circulation. It'll put down fingers, so to speak. They'll twist very rapidly for a moment, and then it'll just kind of spin apart. So it's still a potentially dangerous situation, folks. You want to be aware, be alert, stay with us here. We're going to walk you all the way through town here. Hopefully it will get past Chickasha with no problem, and then really start to dissipate as it heads toward the metro area. Mike, back to you.
Center of circulation is up near the Chickasha airport right now. Looks to be just under tornado strength. And even if it did produce a tornado, I think it'd be a weak one the way it looks on Doppler. And there's the motion of it. And it is a well-defined hook, well-defined supercell, has tennis ball size hail. Here's Newcastle. It looks like it's going to basically kind of come up the Bailey Turnpike here, Bridge Creek, Pocasset Amber from the Chickasha airport. It's taking roughly the same track, if you will, but not the same intensity as May 3rd, 1999. Not the same intensity, but a very similar track. So Chickasha airport, Pocasset Amber, up into Bridge Creek, Newcastle, up into the Moore Norman area. So still a well-defined supercell with a well-defined hook, but the circulation is not especially strong right now in terms of any large or violent type activity. It's more of the lower end weak activity, but conditions are still favorable for tornadoes in this storm as it basically comes through Grady County and then comes into the northern panhandle of McLean County, then up into Cleveland County. And let's go to the storm tracker. And we'll go ahead and take a look at the storm tracker here live. And the time of arrival there is Blanchard at 4:33, Bridge Creek 4:34, the Newcastle Casino at 4:45, Newcastle Casino 4:45, Goldsby 4:49, the Riverwind Casino at 4:50, and Norman 4:50, Moore area 4:50. It's 4:03. Tornado warning, Alfalfa Grant. Let's go to Reed Timmer, Dominator 4. Tornado warning, Alfalfa Grant. Take Max 3, also control room. Tornado warning, Alfalfa Grant. Go Reed Timmer.
Hey, Mike, right to the northeast at the wall cloud. We have 3 supercells all around us. There's one off to the northwest. That one has the wall cloud, too. The one to our northeast of Isabella also has the wall cloud, and we're in the core on the cell that's approaching to our southwest. They all have rotation. We did see a brief funnel. This wall cloud here just to our northeast, it didn't touch down. It was a filament funnel that reached down. It lasted for a few seconds, and then the tornado warning came out. So I'm wondering if it has to do with that report. It's very possible, but there's also a large wall cloud in that storm to the northwest of that. These are small supercells, very compact structure, but capable of spinning up very fast and producing decent-sized tornadoes.
Okay, that is a tornado warning for western Garfield, eastern Major, western Grant, and southeastern Alfalfa County. So the storm near Lahoma, that produced the brief touchdown from Bennett. Reed Timmer's up here as well. So there is a tornado warning now in effect. The storm southeast of Fairview, in particular near Ringwood, appears to be the most menacing of all of those. So this one right here. So Ringwood, Lahoma, you folks stay alert. Hillsdale, Carrier, and even far west Enid, stay alert. The one on the southeast side of Fairview, by far the most menacing. Let's go back to Reed real fast. And I do want to say rotation is increasing now just north of the Chickasha airport. I'm concerned about tornadoes redeveloping in the Chickasha storm. Let's go back to Reed Timmer now on that storm up in Major County. Reed, go quickly.
Yeah, Mike, we have visual of the dominant circulation here. That southern cell that prompted the tornado warning has a decent-sized lowering. No tornado on the ground right now. Definitely very well-defined. Wall cloud, crisp base, big inflow band. Could drop one at any time. Looks right now based on visual that might be near the Isabella area, Oklahoma. Right now we are southeast of Fairview. We're just south of 58. I'd say it's probably 3 miles south of 58. And it does look like it's stalled out, too. This wall cloud appears to have planted. And that last storm near Chickasha, when it produced the tornado, was moving north-northeast, and then the storm stalled. And that's when it produced. And this one looks to be starting to do the same. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one evolves similarly. It's definitely getting organized, even as I started talking. See visual rotation, very broad rotation on the overall mesocyclone, but it's not tight.
just yet. But with these compact supercells, it can happen in a matter of seconds. Back to you, Mike.
Let's go to the North Doppler here. Let's take a look at this from Isabella. This is one the Reed is on, just southwest of Isabella. So this is serious. Tornado warning in effect. Reed and Mike Bennett are right on this. You just saw the live picture of it. This is why there's a tornado warning in effect just southwest of Isabella. It is moving to the northeast. So Isabella, Lahoma, Ringwood, Ames area.